Hi Vanner Fanner family, it is time for another Q&A video. Today's video is sponsored by Nomad Internet. Check out the link below and don't forget to use the discount code CrystalVanner25. Today's question comes from T. T sent an email with multiple questions, so I'm going to be answering the first question today. If you have any questions, please email them to me, crystal@crystalvanner.com, because the Q&A queue is getting extremely low. Feel free to put multiple questions on one email. T asks, "Hello, Crystal. I enjoy your videos so much. You always tell it like it is, and your personality shines. I had a few questions about living a nomadic life. Number one, what are your essentials for living on the road?" So, of course, the essentials are going to be your food and your water and a comfortable place to sleep. Now, I do want to share a couple of little things that I have that I tend to use on a regular basis with you guys. So, these are just some extra things that would probably be quite helpful in your nomadic journey. And depending on how you live in your van, they may be helpful, they may not be. One of the things would be a way to keep cool. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these, and they are a clip-on fan, but they are also chargeable by USB. It has a high, medium, and a low, and it has a timer, 2, 4, and 6-hour timer. This is essential for me in the summertime. Granted, I do have more than one fan. I have a 12-volt fan as well that is a dual fan. They're a little smaller than this, but they're 2 fans that sit next to each other. But I definitely encourage you to get some sort of way to keep yourself cool. I prefer to be warmer, so summertime works for me. Now, the opposite of keeping cool would be keeping warm. I keep myself warm by using one of these burner stoves that goes on the green propane tank. I will try and link the video where I showed this completely unsafe way of keeping myself warm. And I preface saying that because it is very unsafe. It is truly unsafe. I don't recommend it for everyone, but everyone wants to know how I keep myself warm. And this is how I use my heater. This sits on the floor, and I have a elbow vent and duct that goes over it. And this attaches to a hose to an 11-pound propane tank. But again, I will link the video above in the card, so you can take a look at that video, but that's how I keep warm. Another essential that was gifted to me by Miss K is this 12-volt, USB chargeable lighter. So you turn it on. It tells you how much it's charged. I just charged this yesterday. And you push the button, and there's your spark. I don't know if you can see that. But that sparks for me to light whatever I need to light, so I don't have to keep buying those propane-filled or little butane-filled lighters to light anything. So when I'm lighting my candles, if I'm lighting an incense, I don't need it for my stove because my stove has an ignition switch on it for the propane. But this is a great thing, and the charge lasts a really long time. Some other essentials when it comes to like food and cooking would be my pot that collapses. All kinds of collapsible things are available in camping sections online. So this is probably a 1-quart pot, and it collapses down. Comes with a glass lid, so I just keep it like that. This is my collapsible tea kettle. Both the pot and the tea kettle are found in my Amazon store. This collapses down as well. Put the top on it. This screws, and then it turns. Tighten it up, and you can just put it away in a drawer. I usually leave mine out and open, popped up on the stovetop because I boil a lot of water throughout the day, for washing up, for making my tea every day, for making oatmeal. So I usually leave mine. As you can see, there's it's still damp inside because I just boiled water to wash up. So yeah, and it's got that metal stainless steel bottom, so you're perfectly fine. There are lots of other little gadgets and things. Another thing I would say is probably an essential is a really good light. Miss V found these online, I think eBay. They're a 2-pack. And and they are work lights. I will tell you, if you want to look it up, Gabriel work light. Folds down flat and compact. It is USB, also chargeable. It has 3 settings. The light goes all the way around the other way. And it is magnetic. And it also has a hook. So there you go. There's a hook. You can hang it up for task lighting if you want to hang it somewhere. So it has a high, a low, and then it has this pinpoint light here on the end, and then off. So it folds, collapses away, and it folds all the way around a 180 to the other side. So you can hang it however you need it, or in my case, magnetic, wherever you need it. So I believe a really good, strong light is really good. I have used this under the hood of the car, stuck it up to the hood of the car with the magnet, and then just maneuvered it where I need, where I'm working. So I've done that. It's very, very bright, especially when first charged. I wish it held a little bit better of a charge, but it's good for a task. You know, you can complete a task usually if the task is not going to be more than 30 minutes. Then it starts to get a little duller. It doesn't completely go off. It gets just a little duller and duller and duller until you realize, yeah, you don't have enough light. So yeah, but there are 2 in the pack, so you keep them both charged. You'll always have one in an emergency. So I would say that those in a good cell phone that's going to get signal pretty much everywhere in a hotspot, those things are probably my most essential things besides food, water, and a good bed. So I hope that helps you. If you're looking for any other little tidbits of things that I may use or have used in the past, the Amazon store link is down below, and you can see lists and lists and lists of things that I have either purchased, want to purchase, or know people that have them and they work wonderfully. So go check out that link if you purchase something there. It is an affiliate link, just be aware. I do get a few cents for each dollar that you spend, so I appreciate that, you guys using that. And I hope this answered your question, T, and I will get to your other questions probably sooner than later, since I don't have very many Q&A questions to go from right now. Don't forget, if you have questions, email me, crystal@crystalvanner.com. Thanks for watching another video from start to finish without skipping and watching as many ads as possible. Be good to yourself, and I hope that whatever you're doing, you are enjoying it. I'll see you next time. This video was sponsored by Nomad Internet. Get a discount by using Crystal Vanner 25, and a special thank you to all my channel partners.